Hello, beautiful souls. I love this. It's the first time I'm going live from my computer. I'm going to share this out to my Facebook community as we welcome people in. So, hi and welcome. Come on in. It's going to be lots of fun. I'm just going to close my door. I'll be right back. I'm going to pull some cards today and it's going to be super fun. Just let me find this on my stream and share it. I'm so excited. I love this stuff. Just let me share it and feel free to share this out. These energy updates are timeless. Sorry, I can't talk and type at the same time. Could be so fun. So fun. I love it. Welcome, welcome. I see a few people in here. Hello, hello. How is everybody? I thought I'd try from YouTube today. So feel free to share this out to any pages, anywhere you can. And I'm going to get into an energy update in a few minutes. Welcome. So happy to see. Hi, Michelle and Amber. I'm going to work with my cards today in spirit, and we're going to pull cards, and we're going to look at the energies that are coming up this week. It's a beautiful holiday Monday in Canada today. In Alberta, it's Family Day. So anybody who's Albertan or Canadian, it's not Family Day in every province, but happy Family Day. Spend time. Hi, Monica. Lazy today. That's a good day. I love lazy days. I'm going to pull some cards in a few minutes after we get the energy update going. Oh, thanks, Monica. Welcome. So happy to see everybody here. I'm working to expand my YouTube presence. The community online, the collective spiritual consciousness is so expansive. However, I feel like my lives don't touch as many as they should because Facebook's algorithms can be a little, I don't want to say difficult and set that intention, but when you're on YouTube and you have a great following, people can subscribe and they can, they can get notifications when you go live. So feel free to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and click the little ring bell at the top. So when I do go live, you get notified. That's where I'm transitioning right now. Yeah, Monica, I love YouTube as well. I find it such a great, I don't know, I love YouTube. It's a platform that I just really enjoy the energy of. I constantly am listening to audiobooks on here, following my favorite creators, and I'm like, this is where I'm meant to be. Like, it's a transition into here. I'm creating more courses, more automated courses. I want to be able to share them through my YouTube and share inspiration to those who are out there. So welcome, everybody. I'm going to start with a sip of coffee. Gotta have your morning coffee. It's almost noon here where I am, but yes. Thanks. My musical energy is shifting. There's been some shifts in that, which is fine. I love opening up new opportunities. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Becky Lee. I am of Becky Lee Soul Alchemy. For those who do know me, know I don't like being put in a box, as most of us don't. So I try not to use labels, but I am a healer. I am an intuitive. I am a soul connection guide. So I'm a conscious life coach is what I am. And I assist people in coming back to themselves and their highest version of themselves and aligning with that through opening our heart center and becoming the best version of ourselves. It's powerful when we can become that, embrace that version. And the beauty of our life on this planet is we are constantly moving up and down between timelines all the time. And we will come in and out of different states of consciousness on a daily basis. It's about redirecting ourselves when we feel we're not in that highest, best energy and coming back to self, coming back to love, coming back to center. And as everybody's known, for the last few months, it has been very chaotic. We've been in a whirlwind of energy coming up. We are being purged of any gunk that is holding on in our system right now, any untended emotional baggage, any untended physical trauma, emotional trauma. It's really coming up with a vengeance. So my guidance to you before I pull cards here today is allow that to release and transcend that and allow the healing process to happen, and know that you're not a work in progress. You are already perfect, whole, and complete. You've just forgotten. And that is my job here on this earth plane. In my spiritual job is to guide people back to that divinity within themselves and understand that we are all knowing all the time. So anybody who comes on my live card reads on Facebook, I am going to start transitioning over to YouTube more often. I love it. Love the platform. Want to expand this platform because I feel I can reach more on here and it's powerful. So I'm reading from Rebecca Campbell's Starseed Oracle. Love it. I just looked at the camera. 555. Awesome. Welcome anybody who's here. So we're going to pull some cards for a collective energy update at first, and then I'm going to go into pulling cards for people here. But I feel we need a collective energy update. So Spirit, tuning in to the highest realms of energy, clearing the cards, and we're going to ask Spirit, what is the collective energy update right now moving forward into this week? And these are timeless. If you find this video at any time across space or time, if it resonates with you, it is meant for you. Energy is neither created or destroyed. Time is an illusion. I can use all of those lovely analogies that we use in the spiritual community. It's great. Let's see. Oh my gosh, so many cards. No, they're like, no, this one. And they say that one. So we'll start with those two. So Spirit wants us to really earth ourselves. So it's grounding energy right now. We're coming into the spring. We're being planted. See this? You're like a seed pod. We're coming into that in the Northern Hemisphere. It's beautiful. And this says, learn how to be human in a world that is not. This is like our whole existence on the earth plane right now. We are in this space. They're just showing me shoots coming out of this. Like, I just bought tulips yesterday or the day before for my counter, and they're showing me that the beautiful spring flowers that come up first. We have to give them love. We have to take care of them just like ourselves. You know, we have to take those timeouts, but we also have to have really good boundaries within ourselves and really, really strong, you know, energies pushing us forward. It's about balancing that masculine and feminine, where we need to have, you know, the time to rest and be tune into our intuition, but we have to know when to take the inspired action and create routine for ourselves, but not routine that takes over our life. The next card that came up was Soul Plan, Fated versus Destiny Life. And this is exactly what I was talking about. We go through these different timelines on every daily basis. When we are in a fated mindset, we will not see more expansively than we should. There are a multitude, millions of different life paths we can take that all lead us to the same type of destination, but on different levels. So as we become one with that highest version of ourselves, by working with our mind, by working with our heart, by working with our higher knowing, we remember this and we tune in. I have just been going through a phase of imposter syndrome. Again, I haven't had this come up for years, and it is coming up strong. And it's not even the imposter, it's a fear of failure in the things that I'm doing right now. And it's super powerful, but it's acknowledging those energies and releasing them and knowing that we have to set the intention. We need to move forward as beautiful creator beings. It's super, super powerful when we can align our mind, body, and spirit / soul and call in those beautiful energies from above, call in, you know, the highest of ideas and intuition, tune out all the noise and static that's going on in the world around us and coming back home to ourselves. They're like, split the deck right now. Baby steps. This is like the springtime card. We're coming out of the winter season, you know, both in reality in the Northern Hemisphere and in our energetic. So we need to action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Tuning into that intuition. And if anybody would like access to my intuition masterclass, I am giving it away to certain individuals. So send me a message on Facebook if you'd like, and I can send you the link. It's also, just send me a message there. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I've come back to this place that is so service-based. We want to serve. How can we show up and serve in a higher way? How can we show up and live a more fulfilled life? It's about service to others. It's about creation and how we can assist others. And they're asking me to pull this card out of the deck, which is you got the love, codependency, and boundaries. So letting go of any codependency we have, whether it's with our thoughts, our emotions, food, drugs, alcohol, people. Let it go. This is about creating boundaries. Do you see all those versions of this beautiful soul in this picture? These are all these versions of you that go with that fated versus destiny. We get to choose the face that we put on that comes through. It is so, so important to choose the face as the version of yourself that has everything that you desire. So I know for me lately, I'll give a personal example. I was feeling like I wasn't good enough for some certain circumstances. And I'm like, what is going on here? Where is this coming from? And I questioned that within my being. And I dug it back to something that happened when I was 3 or 4. And it's this stuck in my nervous system. And these red flags were still waving because my mind was like, no, this is unsafe. But it wasn't. So we can hold these things that have happened to us years and years ago, and they can continue to come up with us. So that's a beautiful energy update for today. I will post this and I'll pull some cards. You're welcome, Renee. And Monica, I'm so glad you're here. And Beth, I'll pull a card for you. Just give me one moment. I will pull a couple cards just to get some clarity on your situation, because I do feel a lot of sadness. It's more like a confusion in your mind right now. I just need a sip of coffee. So I'm going to tell you a story about my mug. In 2019, my parents wintered down in Palm Springs, just outside of Palm Springs. So I took my kids down in 2019. It was the first time I ever traveled alone with my kids, on a big trip like that. And it was amazing. We went to Joshua Tree National Park. That's where that mug is from. And it was so, so life-changing. If you've never been to Joshua Tree and you live close or it's in the proximity, go visit it. The ley lines and the energy there. People talk about Sedona and they talk about all these other places. Joshua Tree is almost like one of those forgotten spaces. Go there. Go there. It's yeah, I know, Monica. Hey, give yourself permission to turn that off. That was something that I really learned, because when we're psychics, we're all psychics and intuitives and telepaths, and we have to not infringe on other people's energies. We get so used to reading people as a trauma response because we need to be 10 steps ahead of them, and it exhausts our energy. But I'm going to get into card pulls now. Enough stories about me. So, Beth, I am going to pull some cards for you. You're feeling apprehensive and drained right now. I'm glad it is beautiful here for you. Aw. My uncle lives in Austin, beautiful country. Yeah, there's so many beautiful places in North America. Well, anywhere on the earth plane. So I'm going to ask Spirit. I'm going to clear the cards, and we're going to ask Spirit, tune into Beth and ask what is in Beth's highest, best good right now. Yeah, I feel a lot of chaos in your mind right now. I feel like you've been cracked open, and you are going through a big awakening. And right now you're pulling away from some major dogma that you were raised with. And it's like you're confused about what's what. That's what I'm feeling in this. But just know the confusion can be silenced through meditation, getting to know yourself and your energy better. There's Spirit showing me this light in front of you. It's like a greeny turquoise light, and you need to walk into that light and allow it to cleanse you. I feel like you're apprehensive because a lot of what you've been taught in your life is the total opposite of what you're learning now and what you're opening up to. It's almost like you feel like it's wrong or quote unquote demonic or quote unquote you can't do this, it's bad. Don't worry. Your body will lead you where you need to go. Your soul is taking you where you need to go. Okay, Spirit. For Beth. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. Your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. So this is about coming back into your sacral chakra and opening up your crown so you can allow beautiful source energy to flow flow through God, creator, source, whatever word you use to describe that energy. It's about coming back into that and knowing your power, understanding that you know exactly who you are, and your manifestation happens when you are in a place of joy and abundance and gratitude and accepting the small miracles in life that show up. What happens is when we are confused and we are fixated on a certain destination, hence the fated versus destined, the different timelines, we close ourselves off to amazing opportunities that may be trying to come in on this side because we're so fixated on looking over here. We miss what's knocking on the door, what is coming in, what is like opening up for us. So this is why it's so important to come to a place of quiet, like tranquility, and take time to calm your nervous system and untie that trauma of dogma. And I use the word trauma because it can cause trauma in our body, because what happens is we're taught all these rules that are planned by like some big organization that may not, align with our soul song. I was raised in organized religion, and the one issue I always had as a young kid is, why are they making me feel shameful? And why are they making me feel guilty? This does not feel right. And the reason that is embedded in our being, I'm getting aggressive here, I'll call it out, is because it's to keep our vibration low. When we hold shame, guilt, and fear, which is what a lot of organized religions, they have their purpose and they're beautiful in their own way. But for people who are super sensitive, that's embedded in us. And we grow up feeling guilty. I remember as a kid thinking if I did something wrong, I was going to be punished by higher powers. So I created a self-fulfilling prophecy, and I ended up rebelling so bad it actually hurt my life more. The next one, I love this card, is You're Not Alone. Isolation, physical connection, and community. Sometimes it's important to actually isolate ourselves from those people that we feel are judging us while we work on ourselves, because judgment all comes from within and it's mirrored back from us, from those around us. So be okay with who you are, be okay, stand in your power, and know that you're not alone. You have a huge spirit team around you. You have beautiful people around you, whether it's online or, over the phone or text. You don't need to physically be with people to have community. So come back to yourself. And I love you. I'm sending you so much healing through this time and guidance. If you need a little more balance in your life and you want to join, I'm hosting a group activation for balance and coming back to ourselves and anchoring more light in our being on Thursday, the 22nd. The link is in, after I post this, the link for all my stuff will be there. It's in my link tree. And yeah, it's powerful. It's live over Zoom. And yeah, I host the NA activations all the time. Oh, I'm glad that resonated with you. I love this. This is why I love what I do. Opening our eyes to things can change our whole perspective. Okay, Michelle, I will tune into you now. I'm just going to take a sip of coffee. I love this. Thank you for being here, everybody. I'm going to do this more often. So if you know anybody who likes live card readings and updates and, intuitive messages, share my profile with them. Share it out to pages if you feel called to. This is the way we anchor more light into the earth plane, is by sharing this, because I'm going to start doing this at least once a week, if not more, as time allows. Okay. Yeah, and Monica says to Beth, try not to absorb other people's energy. And that's true. Energetic sovereignty is powerful. If you go back to my channel, I've actually created a meditation, a guided meditation on creating balance and energetic sovereignty. So feel free. It's short. It's only 12 minutes. So it's easy for new meditators, because I don't want to make long meditations, because I found at the beginning of my journey, it was difficult to quiet my mind for more than 5 minutes. So who was I pulling for? Okay, Michelle. So tuning into Michelle, clearing the energy in the cards. What is in Michelle's highest best good? That came out very, very quickly. I feel like you are feeling major ascension symptoms. I don't know if there's actually I feel like there's some autoimmune stuff going on in your body, but know that that's totally tied to your energy body right now. You're realigning and recalibrating, and just hold strong. Do some research on the proper things to eat and the way to feed and nourish your body. I'm going to pull one more card out for this, and then I'll get to the actual cards. Just wanted to say what I was feeling there. Hey, Sasha, welcome. Okay, there we go. There's your cards. So the first card that came out is Deep Cellular Healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. So this is for Michelle. You are going through some major physical healing and emotional. I feel like there may be some autoimmunity. I don't want to say disorder, but there's some autoimmunity issues going on. So ask your higher self for guidance on that. I find a lot of the time with autoimmunity, you may not even be aware of it, but your body's just feeling off and you're very sensitive to the things that you eat and are around you right now. You may be aware of it. They're not giving me clarity on that, but do some research. A lot of the time we can change our mind and change our diet, and it can really heal our gut and assist us. And as we do this, so what happens is our energy body will ascend really quickly, but our physical body takes time to catch up to that. And when we hold major trauma in our body from childhood and young adulthood, we will end up with these autoimmune disorders. I don't like the word disease because it's not a freaking disease. It is something we can reverse. It's always going to be there, the markers, but we can put it into remission and we can live a fulfilled life. So, awesome, you are aware, but you're working through that. And this is the confirmation that spirit is telling you that you're on the right path. So continue to dig in, continue to ask yourself the questions, and just be okay with it. Like, accept what's going on right now. Don't be angry or sad about it. And yeah, just Monica says too in the comments, realign your mind, body, soul. And that will show you the inflammation will drop extensively when you reconnect that mind, body, soul. So meditation, grounding is huge. Barefoot outside when you can. I don't know where you live. Right now where I live, there's snow on the ground. So I've actually purchased a grounding mat years ago. And I find that super imperative because I have dealt with autoimmune disorders and I've put a number of them into remission, and they're gone. A lot of them are gone. There's still the markers in your blood type, but they're reversed. So grounding, mindset, calming your nervous system, lowering your cortisol levels is huge too. So that stress hormone. And I know sometimes that's easier said than done. And then child of the cosmos, intelligence of the universe lies within you. And you already know these things. You're opening up. See this beautiful soul in this picture? This is you. And these are all these major points in do you see the heart center on fire? You're aware. And I feel like there's a lot of bitterness that's being released. And that's also going to help your journey and just release the tension that you're holding within your being. Forgive yourself, forgive the others. And I know it's easier said than done. Others can only show up and meet us at their level of consciousness and from what they've learned, just like us. We are not perfect. We always need to look in the mirror, but know that divine healing and that breath of the cosmos is always flowing through you when you call it in. And oh my God, they gave me the breath of the cosmos too. My will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. They've given you the 2 cosmic healing cards. So this is huge. This is powerful. Let go of the micromanaging. The how is never up to us. And I know that's very difficult sometimes to let go of. Once we're aware, we want to plan everything out. We need to have answers. When you let go and you surrender, that is also going to really assist with lowering the cortisol levels in your body and reversing a lot of the things that are going on in the inflammation. They're really big on the inflammation right now. So they're like, calm your nervous system. Somatic exercises like stretching, walking, like I said, the barefoot out ground, just being in nature, just shifting that mindset into knowing that you are perfect, whole, and complete. Huge, huge shifts in your body. Anyway, I'm sending you a ton of energy, healing energy, and love. And you have this. They're showing me this version of you not too far in the future that has like a whole different outlook on life. And you're empowering yourself through your knowledge and wisdom. I love you. I hope that resonated with you, and I'm sending you so much support. Your spirit team is with you. You have a ton of support. Ask them to come in and assist you when you're feeling not right. Let's see who else is in here. Okay, Amber, I see your comment up there. I'm going to pull a card for you, Amber. Spirit, what is an Amber's highest, best good to know today? What is Amber's guidance? I'm actually feeling a lot of joy in your heart. I don't know if it's like a past thing or a present thing, but your heart is like giggly and your spirit team's really giggly. I'm feeling like you may have just gone through a separation of sorts. I don't know if it's with a like a significant other or a family member, but you almost feel free. It almost feels, you almost feel freer and freer, and it's super, super powerful, Amber. You are just this beautiful light being. Oh, you're welcome, Michelle. You're just this beautiful light being waiting to ignite your energy. We're going to pull one more card out of Spirit. What else do we need to know? No, they're like split the deck. That's the second one right there. Perfect. Okay, so the first card that came up was upside down, so that means it's extra important. It's you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north. That's why I felt the giggly like happiness, because you are a bit of a weirdo, which I love. Like, I love all sorts of weirdness. I'm a flippin' weirdo all the time. My kids are like, oh my gosh, Mom, please stop dancing in the car. Please stop embarrassing me. But it's like, be yourself, because it makes other people feel more comfortable to be themselves. And I feel like you're that person. But I feel like somebody may have fallen away recently because they couldn't accept that. But it's not about you. It's about them accepting who they truly are. And so you're actually creating a ripple effect with the other person, and they will most likely come back into your life down the road. It'll be a while, but it'll be down the road. So embrace that. Have that cosmic dance and just like, be happy. Dancing's healing. Like, dancing is amazing, amazing energy. Sea of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing the unconscious to light. You're in the middle of creating something big. I don't know if you're a coach or you're a teacher. You are some type of a teacher. Like, you are not the student. You love to learn, but there's something about you and your energy that you are like the master. You're the teacher. You are guiding people back to themselves. It feels very aligned with my, like, the type of energy I am, like, that I embrace, that I am at a soul level. It's like this guiding, and you find they're showing, okay, your spirit team's hilarious. They're showing me like this marching band of ants. I don't know why they're showing ants with like hats on, and they're like this, you're like, it's like the captain, and there's like all these people following you, and you're like teaching them to embrace themselves and just be okay with themselves. And that is so powerful. You have such a huge purpose on this earth. There, the spirit's like, one more card, Bex. Okay, that one. Weight of the world. So balancing this out with boundaries is powerful, because this is going to make you really understand your energy and bring your power back into your heart center. Know that you can't heal everybody. The people who are meant to come to you will come to you. Don't chase the ones that you think are like the lost puppies, or they're the ants that got stepped on, or anything like that. You stand steadfast in your energy and allow those who are meant to come to you. Work in your mindset of service, like everybody should. How do we serve? How do we show up better for people? And set loving boundaries for yourself. So don't take shit, excuse my language. That's a huge thing for people with open hearts, is to learn not to take crap from people. And it's okay to say no. And it's okay to be like, no, this is not my safe space, and you need to respect and stand over here while I'm over here. And that's okay. It's not yours to carry. So this is beautiful. This was the big message for you today, because I know that you already know the other parts, and it was just confirmation from your team that you are on the right path and everything's okay. But work on your boundaries, especially with yourself. Work on your boundaries. That's been a huge lesson for me. Teachers need to work on their boundaries. I love it. I love you. I'm sending you lots of love. And for anybody who wants to join us on Thursday night, I'm hosting a live DNA activation and balancing all facets of us and bringing us back to a 0 point. If you'd like the link, let me know and I'll send it to you. I host them over Zoom, and they're awesome. And there's always a replay available as well. Okay, let's see. Sasha, I'm going to pull a card for you. And Amber, I hope that resonated, and I love you. Thanks for being here. Sasha, we're going to pull some cards for you. I feel this interesting dichotomy in your energy, Sasha, where it's like you are just so happy and awesome, but there's a lot of grief inside you. And I'm not sure what the grief is from. They're not showing me that, because I think you hold it very, very close to your chest. And I think it's from a long time ago. but it's compounding, and it's time to work on that and release that, because it's actually holding you stagnant from this beautiful expansion you're going through. It's keeping your consciousness like focused on that. So work in opening that heart center. You have a big protective barrier. Your heart is so huge though, it's like shining through it. So Sasha, I'm going to clear cards and we're going to tune in to the energy of spirit and ask what spirit wants you to know. Oh, that card just came up in the last reading. I like it. Spirit, one more card, please, for Sasha. Sasha. And if you enjoy what I do, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and share it out. There's a lot of beautiful messages on it that you can share with people if they need it. I have meditations. I'm going to be posting more, and I'm just working on growing this so we can touch more people with love and light. Okay, Sasha, the first card that came out for you, hopefully you're still here, is the Sea of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing the unconscious to life. So you see potential in everybody. And I love that because I'm the same way. But you need to start looking at the potential within yourself and bringing it to light. Follow your intuition. Those moments of clarity that you have in the shower or driving or like working out or whatever you do that brings you to your safe space, feel into them and take notes on them and bring them to light. Spirit just really wants me to give you that message. And inner earth, you'll survive this, new solutions and beginnings. And this is just to tell you, once you start digging into that grief and releasing it, you'll survive it. You will survive it. There's so much love in your heart and so much joy channeling through you. You got this. Just call in the support around you. Call in the support from your spirit team. They wanted me to split the deck and pull a card. So the next one is Star Brothers. Horse energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust, surrender. This is just like igniting that you are divinely protected. But the next step in your journey is to release this. So release it. You got it. I'm sending you an abundance of love. I'm going to end this live now, but I will be coming back. So thank you for everybody who was here and commented and had such lovely, feedback. I love you. Yeah, come join me on Thursday. Peace out. I love you so much.